Greek Mythology 101. The Gods, Titans, and Heroes You Need to Know. Introduction. Greek mythology is one of the most influential and enduring cultural legacies of the ancient world. These myths, rich in narrative and symbolism, were not only integral to the religious and cultural life of the Greeks, but also served as a means of understanding the world, human nature, and the divine. From the majestic Olympian gods who ruled over the heavens to the mighty Titans who shaped the cosmos, and the legendary heroes whose exploits echoed through time, Greek mythology offers a window into the ancient Greek psyche and their view of the universe. Let us explore the essential aspects of Greek mythology, focusing on the Olympian gods, the Titans, and the major heroes that have shaped Western literary and cultural traditions. We will delve into the origins and structure of the Greek pantheon, the roles and narratives associated with each deity, and the significance of heroes like Hercules, Theseus, and Perseus. Through this exploration, we will uncover the enduring themes and lessons that Greek mythology imparts, offering insights into both the ancient world and its lasting influence on modern culture. We will be going much more in depth in the future on each subject, but for now let us move through this introduction. Greek mythology. An overview. Greek mythology is a collection of stories that were told and retold throughout ancient Greece, often evolving over time and varying between different regions and authors. These myths were more than just entertainment. They were a means of understanding the world, providing moral lessons, explaining natural phenomena, and connecting the Greeks to their gods and ancestors. The origins of Greek mythology are complex, drawing on influences from earlier cultures such as the Minoans and Mycenaeans. Many of the myths were passed down orally before being written down by poets like Homer and Hesiod. These stories were deeply intertwined with Greek religion, with each city-state having its own patron deity and rituals dedicated to the gods. Greek mythology can be divided into several categories: theogonies, stories of the origins of the gods; cosmogonies, stories of the origins of the world; tales of gods and goddesses; and heroic myths. Together, these stories form a comprehensive narrative that explains the creation of the world, the nature of the gods, and the adventures of legendary heroes. The Titans, the primeval beings. Before the Olympian gods took their place as the rulers of the cosmos, there were the Titans. The Titans were the offspring of the primordial deities Uranus, Sky, and Gaia, Earth. They represent the forces of nature and the raw, untamed power of the universe before it was ordered by the Olympian gods. There were 12 Titans, but the most significant among them were Cronus, Rhea, Oceanus, and Hyperion. Cronus, the youngest and most ambitious of the Titans, led a rebellion against his father Uranus, overthrowing him and becoming the ruler of the cosmos. However, Cronus's reign was marked by tyranny and fear, as he devoured his own children to prevent them from usurping his throne. The story of the Titans culminates in the Titanomachy, a 10-year war between the Titans and the Olympian gods, led by Zeus, Cronus's son. The defeat of the Titans and their subsequent imprisonment in Tartarus marked the end of their rule and the beginning of the Olympian era. The Titanomachy symbolizes the triumph of order over chaos and the establishment of a new, more structured cosmos. The Olympian gods, rulers of the cosmos. The Olympian gods are the most well-known deities in Greek mythology, ruling over various aspects of the world and human life from their abode on Mount Olympus. They were the children of the Titans Cronus and Rhea, and their rise to power marks the beginning of the current order of the cosmos. The Olympian gods are typically counted as 12, though the exact list can vary. The most commonly recognized Olympians are Zeus, Hera, Poseidon, Demeter, Athena, Apollo, Artemis, Ares, Aphrodite, Hephaestus, Hermes, and Hestia, or sometimes Dionysus. King of the gods. Zeus is the ruler of the heavens and the supreme deity of the Greek pantheon. He is the god of the sky, thunder, and justice. Zeus is often depicted wielding a lightning bolt, symbolizing his power over the elements. He is also the arbiter of justice, ensuring that order is maintained among gods and mortals alike. Despite his supreme position, Zeus's relationships with other gods and mortals are complex, often marked by his numerous affairs and resulting conflicts. Hera, Queen of the Gods. Hera is the wife and sister of Zeus, and the goddess of marriage and family. She is often portrayed as a regal and dignified figure, but also as vengeful, especially towards Zeus's lovers and illegitimate offspring. Hera's role in mythology often centers around her jealousy and efforts to maintain the sanctity of marriage. Poseidon, god of the sea. Poseidon is the god of the sea, earthquakes, and horses. He is one of the most powerful Olympians, often depicted with a trident, which he uses to control the seas and create earthquakes. Poseidon's domain includes all bodies of water, and he is both a benefactor and a source of danger to sailors and seafarers. His temperamental nature reflects the unpredictable and sometimes violent nature of the sea. Demeter, goddess of agriculture. Demeter is the goddess of agriculture, grain, and fertility. She is most famous for her role in the myth of Persephone, her daughter, who was abducted by Hades to be his queen in the underworld. Demeter's grief over the loss of her daughter causes the earth to become barren, leading to the creation of the seasons. Her myth highlights the importance of agriculture and the cycles of nature in Greek life. Goddess of wisdom and war. Athena is the goddess of wisdom, warfare, and crafts. She is often depicted with armor and a shield, symbolizing her role as a warrior goddess. Athena is unique among the Olympians in that she is a virgin goddess, born fully grown and armored from the head of Zeus. She represents the strategic and intellectual aspects of war, in contrast to Ares, who embodies the chaos and violence of battle. Apollo, god of the sun, music, and prophecy. Apollo is the god of the sun, music, poetry, healing, and prophecy. He is often depicted with a lyre or a bow and arrow. Apollo is one of the most complex deities in Greek mythology, embodying both the light of the sun and the darker aspects of prophecy and plague. He is also the twin brother of Artemis, the goddess of the hunt. Artemis, goddess of the hunt and the moon. Artemis is the goddess of the hunt, the wilderness, and the moon. She is often depicted with a bow and arrows, accompanied by a stag or hunting dogs. Artemis is also a virgin goddess, representing the untamed aspects of nature and the independence of women. She is the protector of young girls and a goddess of childbirth, despite her own aversion to marriage and men. Ares, god of war. Ares is the god of war, specifically the brutal and chaotic aspects of battle. Unlike Athena, who represents strategic warfare, Ares embodies the violence and bloodlust of combat. He is often depicted with armor and weapons, and his presence on the battlefield is both feared and respected. Ares is a controversial figure among the gods, often portrayed as impulsive and destructive. Aphrodite, goddess of love and beauty. Aphrodite is the goddess of love, beauty, and desire. She is often depicted as a stunningly beautiful woman, accompanied by symbols of love such as doves or roses. According to myth, Aphrodite was born from the sea foam and is associated with the power of attraction and the chaos that love can bring. Her influence extends over both gods and mortals, often leading to both joyous unions and destructive conflicts. Hephaestus, god of fire and craftsmanship. Hephaestus is the god of fire, metalworking, and craftsmanship. He is often depicted as a blacksmith, forging weapons and armor for the gods. Despite his physical deformity, Hephaestus is a skilled and respected craftsman, creating some of the most powerful artifacts in Greek mythology, including Zeus's lightning bolt and Achilles' armor. His marriage to Aphrodite is a source of tension, as she is unfaithful to him with Ares. Hermes, messenger of the gods. Hermes is the god of trade, travel, and communication. He is also the messenger of the gods, often depicted with winged sandals, and a caduceus, a staff with two snakes entwined around it. Hermes is a versatile deity, serving as a guide for souls to the underworld, a protector of travelers, and a patron of merchants and thieves. His cunning and wit make him a favorite among both gods and mortals. Hestia or Dionysus. Hestia is the goddess of the hearth, home, and family. She is a virgin goddess, symbolizing the stability and sanctity of the household. Hestia is often replaced by Dionysus in the Olympian roster. Dionysus is the god of wine, revelry, and ecstasy. He represents the more chaotic and liberating aspects of life, often associated with wild festivals and the blurring of boundaries between the mortal and divine. These Olympian gods form a complex pantheon, each with their own domains, personalities, and narratives. Their stories reflect the values, fears, and aspirations of the ancient Greeks, providing insight into their understanding of the world and their place within it. The major heroes, mortal champions. Greek mythology is also filled with tales of heroes, mortal men and women who performed extraordinary deeds and often interacted with the gods. These heroes were revered not only for their physical strength and bravery, but also for their cunning, wisdom, and moral character. Their stories often serve as moral lessons, illustrating the virtues and vices that were valued by the Greeks. Heracles. Hercules, the strongest hero. Heracles, known as Hercules in Roman mythology, is perhaps the most famous of all Greek heroes. He is the son of Zeus and the mortal woman Alcmene, making him a demigod. Heracles is best known for his 12 labors, a series of nearly impossible tasks that he was forced to complete as a penance for killing his wife and children in a fit of madness caused by Hera. These labors include slaying the Nemean lion, capturing the golden hind, and retrieving the apples of the Hesperides. Heracles' story is one of redemption, showcasing his physical might, endurance, and determination. Theseus, the hero of Athens. Theseus is the legendary hero of Athens, known for slaying the Minotaur in the labyrinth of Crete. He is the son of Aegeus, the king of Athens, and Aethra. Theseus' journey to Crete to defeat the Minotaur is one of the most famous myths in Greek mythology, symbolizing the triumph of civilization over barbarism. Theseus is also known for his efforts to unify Attica and establish Athens as a powerful city-state. His story highlights themes of leadership, bravery, and the importance of civic duty. Perseus, the slayer of Medusa. Perseus is the son of Zeus and the mortal Danae. He is best known for slaying the Gorgon Medusa, a monster with snakes for hair whose gaze could turn men to stone. Armed with gifts from the gods, including a mirrored shield from Athena and winged sandals from Hermes, Perseus beheaded Medusa and used her head as a weapon in subsequent adventures. Perseus' story is one of courage and resourcefulness, demonstrating the hero's ability to overcome impossible odds with the help of divine intervention. Jason, the leader of the Argonauts. Jason is the hero who led the Argonauts on a quest to find the Golden Fleece, a symbol of kingship and authority. He is the son of Ezon, the rightful king of Iolcus, but was raised in exile to protect him from his uncle Peleus, who had usurped the throne. Jason's quest for the Golden Fleece is filled with challenges, including encounters with harpies, a fire-breathing dragon, and the sorceress Medea, who becomes both his ally and his downfall. Jason's story is one of ambition and the pursuit of rightful power, but it also serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of betrayal and hubris. Achilles, the greatest warrior of the Trojan War. Achilles is the central hero of Homer's Iliad and is considered the greatest warrior of the Trojan War. He is the son of the mortal Peleus and the sea nymph Thetis. Achilles is known for his unmatched strength, skill in battle, and his near invincibility, with his only vulnerable spot being his heel. The story of Achilles focuses on themes of honor, rage, and mortality, culminating in his fateful decision to return to battle and face his destiny after the death of his close friend Patroclus. Odysseus, the cunning hero of the Odyssey. Odysseus, the king of Ithaca, is the hero of Homer's Odyssey. Known for his intelligence, cunning, and resourcefulness, Odysseus plays a crucial role in the Greek victory during the Trojan War by devising the strategy of the Trojan horse. The Odyssey recounts his 10-year journey home after the war, during which he encounters numerous challenges, including the Cyclops Polyphemus, the sorceress Circe, and the Sirens. Odysseus' story is one of perseverance and the human struggle to return home and reclaim one's identity. Atalanta, the swift huntress. Atalanta is one of the few female heroes in Greek mythology. Abandoned at birth and raised by a bear, she grew up to be a skilled hunter and the fastest runner in Greece. Atalanta is best known for her role in the Caledonian boar hunt, where she was the first to wound the beast, and for her participation in a foot race where she outran all her suitors. Atalanta's story challenges traditional gender roles and highlights themes of independence and self-reliance. These heroes, though mortal, often have divine ancestry or receive assistance from the gods, blurring the lines between the divine and the human. Their stories were meant to inspire and instruct, offering models of virtue, bravery, and wisdom for the ancient Greeks to emulate. The structure of the Greek pantheon and key mythological themes. The Greek pantheon is organized hierarchically, with Zeus at the top as the king of the gods. Below him are the other Olympians, each of whom has a specific domain and set of responsibilities. The gods interact with each other and with mortals, often in complex and unpredictable ways. The relationships among the gods are marked by alliances, rivalries, and power struggles, reflecting the dynamics of human society. The structure of the Greek pantheon reflects the ancient Greek understanding of the cosmos as an ordered but dynamic system, where balance is maintained through the interplay of various forces. The gods are not omnipotent or infallible. They are subject to fate and the will of the fates, moirai, who control the destinies of both gods and mortals. Several key themes recur throughout Greek mythology. Fate and free will. The tension between fate and free will is a central theme in Greek mythology. While the gods often intervene in human affairs, mortals are ultimately responsible for their own actions and must face the consequences of their choices. The concept of fate is personified by the moirai, who spin, measure, and cut the threads of life, determining the lifespan and destiny of each individual. Hubris and nemesis. Hubris, or excessive pride, is a common flaw among both gods and mortals in Greek mythology. Those who exhibit hubris often face nemesis, the divine retribution that restores balance and punishes arrogance. This theme serves as a warning against overstepping one's bounds and challenging the natural order. The hero's journey. The hero's journey is a recurring narrative pattern in Greek mythology, where a hero embarks on a quest, faces challenges, and undergoes a transformation. This journey often involves a descent into the underworld or a confrontation with death, symbolizing the hero's confrontation with the unknown and his subsequent growth. The cycle of life and death. Greek mythology frequently explores the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Myths such as the story of Persephone's abduction by Hades and her return to the earth each spring reflect the natural cycles of the seasons and the agricultural calendar. The underworld plays a significant role in these myths, serving as both a final resting place for souls and a symbol of the mysteries of life and death. The relationship between gods and mortals. The interactions between gods and mortals in Greek mythology often reflect the complexities of human relationships. The gods can be benefactors, protectors, or antagonists, and their involvement in human affairs ranges from the benign to the destructive. These interactions emphasize the interconnectedness of the divine and human worlds and the importance of honoring the gods through rituals and sacrifices. Conclusion. Greek mythology is a vast and intricate tapestry of stories that have shaped not only ancient Greek culture, but also the broader Western literary and cultural tradition. The myths of the Olympian gods, titans, and heroes offer a rich source of inspiration, moral lessons, and insights into the human condition. The structure of the Greek pantheon, with its complex relationships and dynamic interactions, reflects the ancient Greek worldview, where order and chaos, fate and free will, and the divine and mortal realms are all intertwined. The key themes of Greek mythology, such as the hero's journey, the cycle of life and death, and the tension between hubris and nemesis, continue to resonate with audiences today, reminding us of the enduring power of these ancient stories. As we explore the myths of the gods, titans, and heroes, we gain a deeper understanding of the values, beliefs, and aspirations of the ancient Greeks. These stories, passed down through generations, continue to captivate and inspire, offering timeless wisdom and a glimpse into the rich cultural heritage of ancient Greece. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time on Myths and Mysteries Uncovered.